In today's edition of the Noisy Neighborhood Knife Reviews, we're going to take a look at the Uncle Henry 301 UH Detailed Skinner. That's coming up on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. So, like I said, I'm thinking about renaming this channel the Noisy Neighborhood Knife Reviews because for a while now, I've just been so busy at my plumbing business is kind of getting busy, which is a good thing. And I've had to, hadn't really had a lot of time to get out in the field other than with the Boy Scouts. And honestly, the last couple of times I've done that, I've I haven't even taken a camera because I want to spend time with my kids and not worried about making videos. So anyway, I wind up making most of my videos in my backyard for a while now, and which has zero relevance as to the performance of a knife. I mean, this knife does not know where it's at, but the noise levels are kind of crazy sometimes, and you probably get tired of looking at my fence and my stump, but I'll do my best to change that as soon as I can. Anyway, the folks at Strayed Uncle Henry were kind enough to send me one of these 301 UH detail skinners so I could show it to you. And it's a really cool little knife. Again, this is a small knife. It's got some pretty neat little features. So let's take a look at those, and then we'll get to doing some of that knife stuff. Okay, we're down here on the old stump top, and we're going to change things up just a little bit today. I usually do like close-ups and voiceovers and stuff of all the details of knives. Just to be different, we'll do a little stump top review here real quick. So first of all, as you can see, the knife comes with a very nice leather sheath. It's double welted so to protect the stitching, just give it some really good structure. It's got a nice wide belt loop. You can pretty much fit any belt I can think of in there with a snap closure, and the knife fits in there very easily. It's no problem getting it in and out. And closing it, and just does a great job. So that's the sheath. The knife itself is a very nice, handy little size knife for a skinner. The overall length of this thing is about 6.5 inches, 6.48 inches, which is about 16.46 centimeters. And it actually has a 3.12 inch or 7.92 centimeter blade of 7CR17 MOV stainless steel, and has a 3.34 inch or 8.4 centimeter stagline handle, which basically this is fake stag, some kind of plastic material. Just it gives you a traditional look at a lower cost. This knife is very lightweight. It weighs just 3 ounces or 86 grams. Has a lanyard hole if you like that sort of thing. And one of the great features that I like about this knife, it is under 20 bucks on Amazon. So pretty cool stuff. So without a lot of further rambling now, let's go ahead and do some knife stuff. Okay, so again, this is primarily a skinning knife, but being as this is the Noisy Neighborhood series, there's not really a lot of critters to skin around here, so we can always make some feathers, right? So I got a nice piece of poplar here, as usual, and let's just see how well this thing does some feathers. Because, man, I'm telling you, right now it's looking, oh man, it's feeling good already, I can tell you. Would you just look at that? Look at all those little curly cues in there. Okay, I digress. I do think it's pretty though. Well, let's go ahead and cut those little puppies off there. Put them over here in the hole in the middle of the stump. See how well this thing does some of that ferro rod stuff. I think it's going to do just fine. Let's see. Now, this is not necessarily the most flammable wood, but like I said, this is not the most flammable wood. But she works. Another thing you might use a small knife like this for is for making trap triggers and stuff like that. And just as an example, this is obviously not a trap trigger because it's a nice square thing, but you could use this for if you need to make some kind of little notches or something. Just gives you a little more control than a big old knife might. And it's a very handy little knife, actually. Feels good in your hand. You know, it's comfortable. It's easy, very easy to control. And you know, this kind of thumb choil on the back is a really handy little feature, because it just really locks your thumb in right there for doing some detail work, especially if you're doing the push cuts like this with the two-handed push cuts. It really gives you a good solid place to grip. So I got to say, I like that. So the old stump top stuff and the, you know, redneck knife test is kind of fun, but it's time for some more precise, you know, technical engineering type stuff. One of the things we pride ourselves on here at Survival on Purpose is the fact that we spare pretty much no expense in creating the absolute most advanced state-of-the-art testing facility possible. And one of the very critical components we always test of every knife, at least every fixed blade knife, is the balance. So we're here at the balance testing station in our advanced state-of-the-art testing facility. We're going to test the balance on this one right now. I'm happy to report that the Uncle Henry 301UH passes the balance test, which means that if you're looking for a very nice, well-balanced little handy knife for skinning or any kind of detail work, the 301UH from Uncle Henry could be a really good choice. Under 20 bucks, sharp as a tack, nice leather sheath, and very well balanced. Thanks again to the folks at Schrade for sending me this knife so I can show it to you. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking that thumbs up. Thanks for sharing this video with all your friends. And thank you so much for doing all your Amazon shopping through the Survival on Purpose links. I really appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident. So be prepared. And I'll see you next time. Let's do some knife stuff. It's got a nice belt loop here and oh man, that's pretty.